Hi, I'd like to introduce you to Escapade, a 38-foot sailboat. It's a Hunter sloop rig sailboat. We are about 4 days from launching into the water for the 2017 boating season, so we have a lot of projects to do. So I want to introduce you to the bottom of the boat while it's out of the water. So one of the things we have to do is we paint the entire bottom with a VC17 so to promote or to prevent algae growth and to move it through the water faster. So we're underneath the boat right now, and I wanted to show you the cradle. So this is a custom cradle that's created for the boat. We'll show you how the boat actually gets placed in the cradle a little bit later. But we have these and are all adjustable by either going clockwise or counterclockwise to actually position the boat on these specific pressure points the boat has. Underneath here is, I think, about 6,000 pounds, which is the keel, and this is what actually helps move the boat through water, but it also then rights the boat if too much wind hits the sails coming back through. So all this needs to get painted before we go into the water in a couple days. So even though we are a sailboat, we do have an engine and a propeller for mechanical movement through the water for obviously emergencies, but getting in and out of the dock, it's important to have some power. So this is the prop or the propeller. It's what moves the boat through the water. It turns when and forward right around like this. We have what's called a feathering prop, and that then the blades actually churn when you go the other direction, when you're in reverse, to cut through the water. And then when we're under sail, these actually move into very flat and will go straight through, so there'll be no drag, and we get maximum movement through the water under sail. We've progressed further back on the boat, or to the stern here underneath, and we're at the rudder. The rudder is actually what is controlled by the wheel. So when the wheel moves, this large piece of about 4 foot will move into the direction that actually positions the boat and turns it. It may surprise you to know that there are actually holes in the boat. So underneath the boat near the stern, there is a water intake here for the engine. The engine is cooled by pulling water from the lake and then out through the back and the exhaust. We also have one a little forward of this for the HVAC system. The heat and air conditioning system uses the same method for exchanging heat. What we need to do before the boat goes into the water is wash and wax it. So yesterday we washed the entire boat with a nice soap and brush all the way across. Now that it's clean, we're going to put another layer of wax on it. So first of all, there's a black streak remover. So we use this anytime where it isn't completely clean on deck before. We use that, make sure it's clean. Then we apply the wax, usually with a terry cloth rag. Puts it on and then wipe it off and then buff it with this and then finish with waxing the outside of the hull. Put some painter's tape right at the between the bottom that gets painted with VC17 and then the top part that gets waxed. So right here, just because there's a little bleed from it, we do the 2 stripes at separately than the rest of it. So I applied the wax here. Let it sit for like 5 minutes, and then 2 steps. First of all, if you have any of that on your rag, it means you have wax on it. You should flip it around to a clean side, and then just wipe it off. And if you've done a good job, it should come off pretty easily. So now we use the sander with a soft bottom. And if you've done it right, you should be able to see yourself in the reflection. So we've got the main sail all up and rigged. We have the main sail up. We have our 2 reefing lines to lower the amount of sail surface area if it's too windy. And we put the sail bag in that comes down as the sail is stowed. This comes back and holds the entire thing. So we're ready to go. The last thing we need to do is put on the bimini or the cover for the cockpit, and that'll complete our work for the pre-launch ready for tomorrow.